So if you had to pick a spot in the segments of the Human Centipede,
I already claimed
and
I'm
you
the mouth.
can't be number one, where would you choose to be? If it, we'll just say it's
Tiny, I
a
can't.
5-segment
If you
Human
can't
Tiny,
be
I
Centipede.
number
can't.
one, probably
So
number
you
4,
need 2 through 5,
right? No, you want to be number 4 then. That's the second best.
If I can't be number one, I can't imagine it because I would. My mouth is sweating right now.
I think number 2.
You know, I can't do doo doo. I can't do doo doo when I'm thinking about it.
I definitely think number 2 is is the second best segment because you get the most substantial amount of nourishment. And it's the least running.
So you stay alive the longest and are the most miserable of all of them.
Shut up!
Yes.
He's not. He can't make it to a toilet right now. He's trapped. So we can.
No, you want to be number 4.
My
At
face,
least you could stretch your legs a
my
little bit
mouth
if you're
is
number
sweating,
4.
and my eyes are sweating.
I kind of want to. I would
Knees
feed
weak,
one a
arms
bowl
are
of
heavy.
corn to see how far that corn kernel goes.
I'm gonna have to listen to all this later. Hey everybody, I'm Dane Holland, and I think it's time for lights, camera, action.
I'm Austin Shazam Pfeiffer, and I am worth the wait.
I'm Marcus Whitaker, interdimensional time-skipping artist, also known as I'm Electric Man.
I'm Austin Tiny Zent, and I'll pause for dramatic effect.
And we're Nerded Through the Grapevine, a podcast where 4 best friends gather weekly to talk about our favorite parts of past, present, and future nerd culture. And today, I'm talking about something that's pretty present at the moment. So, WandaVision is a TV show that's out that everyone that's been watching it has been enjoying it. I'm not sure if either Marcus or Tiny have seen it. No?
Nope.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
but I know
I guessed
some
as much.
I think some pretty significant spoilers, maybe.
Okay. Well,
And I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm
Yeah.
just for something like, yeah.
No,
So
well,
don't worry about spoiling
I'm
it
not-
for me. Is what I'm saying.
I need to watch the newest episode that came out already. I hadn't got to episode 9.
yeah, I haven't either, but I'm not even going to talk about the show.
I need it.
I was just using that as reference for what I would like to talk about. And that is, I want to know what 2 superheroes would make the best sitcom together as roommates.
Aquaman and the Human Torch. Be like the Odd Couple.
We got a little fire, a little water.
Yeah, you know, because I assume one is messy, one is clean. You know,
Which one is
fire
which?
and water.
Which one's which?
I don't know. Look at my shoulders. I don't know.
Wait, are we allowed to cross? Are we allowed to?
Yes, anything.
He said
anything,
any.
Yeah, anything that you can consider a superhero, like anything, anybody. I don't know. Legolas would be a superhero if you were to throw him into some other world.
Jose
wouldn't
Canseco
say
and
Legolas.
Spawn. Smashing homers to hell.
oh my god.
So, do you think Jose at one point would get Spawn like drafted to the team? Do you think he would officially become an Oakland Athletic?
I think that Spawn would oversee the illegal steroid deals that Jose Canseco would have going on.
Ooh,
He'd be the lawyer. He'd be like transform into the lawyer.
they were never steroids. It was always the symbiote. Spawn has been what they've all been ingesting to become more powerful.
Ooh.
It was never
So they're all miniature.
Medicinal.
They're all actually Hellspawn.
all of them. Everyone that took one is now Legion with Spawn.
Is that a sex joke?
Probably.
Okay, I was just curious.
Unintentionally, but can we go? Can we figure what? Can we go there?
I mean, why not?
Go there.
Go there. No, that's me
Oh,
saying.
whoa.
The one
Whoa.
time.
What's the joke?
I don't know. I was asking. I mean,
I'm upset.
you
physically.
okay. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay, so they're putting in their mouth.
Oh,
That-
that,
that-
you-
that's
Now
what
they're
all I got.
injecting them into their.
Yeah.
yes. Oh, that's not any better.
I'm just being practical here. I mean, that's how they did it.
They could have used the delt. I mean, but
no,
yeah.
no. Jose Canseco specifically was injecting it into the.
Okay. Oh man, Spawn would just throw him the pitch, and the pitch would be the person with those chains. Just chuck it, and you know what? Jose Canseco would just knock the hell out of it.
Is this them in the backyard or in a game?
Funny.
No, that's in the alleyways of New York City.
Is this like a strange subversion of Angels in the Outfield?
Yes.
It's like a satanic version
Yeah.
of that?
Yeah, demons
I'm
in the
totally
it's
into that.
demons in the dugout.
Whoa.
Hold on. Knock knock.
Who's there?
It's canon.
It's been
Whoa.
done. Demons in the dugout. I'm so happy.
That joke is accredited to Carly. I can't steal it, but there it is. She created it for us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We own it now, though.
Yeah. So
We're stealing it.
Copyright.
Demons in the
because of
Dugout.
this recording.
Demons in the Dugout would be the name of that show, right?
You're 100% correct.
Would it always take place in the dugout? How in a lot of sitcoms they always
No.
take place in the same house.
They have
or
a
the same few
they
rooms.
have a 2-bedroom loft that they live together in.
Okay.
Very large living area in the middle, but there's always chaos. Okay?
Carnage, some would say.
Maybe so. Maybe
It's
so.
a nice little crossover.
So now there's a third roommate.
No, Carnage
Carnage is the neighbor that stops by that's real funny.
I always wanted
He's
to
like
borrow
a Kramer.
stuff.
He's like Kramer.
He's a
He just
Kramer
barges
of the
in.
just
show,
kind
yeah,
of just
yeah,
shows
yeah.
up. Yeah, you're right. Probably just pops out of the drain in the sink.
Yeah.
And just kind of slithers out into existence. And he's like, "You guys don't have any milk?" Insert laugh track right there. Oh, please, Lord, have mercy if you do.
Absolutely. 100%.
Demons in the dugout. I can't believe that you created that.
I just think
by
it'd be a great
inspiring
show. I think
Absolutely, it would be a great show.
I think the only thing you ever see of Spider-Man, because I feel like Spider-Man's going to show up, because Jose Canseco probably exists in the Marvel universe, right?
I'm
I mean, he's
sure.
probably there.
I mean,
So-
given how Captain America got his powers, you know Jose Canseco's in
yeah,
the Marvel universe.
exactly. So I'm thinking like Spider-Man always shows up every episode, but it's the smallest little piece of his suit. Like outside of the window or something, like you see
Like
a little
Where's
bit of his
Waldo or
elbow.
something?
Yeah, it's like a little bit of his elbows outside of the window.
Like you just catch him snooping, but it's never a full view.
little bit. But it's always Spawn's never doing anything so bad that Spidey needs to interrupt with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's basically the nosy neighbor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's
okay.
the snooper.
Yeah.
He's the snooper. Well, he's got to check in on him and make sure everything's going okay.
Oh, and Jose Canseco is just the messiest roommate, and Spawn is like obsessive, compulsive, and brooding in his dark room over how just filthy that Jose Canseco lives.
His room is just a twin mattress in the center of the floor, and there's
box springs?
nothing. There's nothing around it. He's painted the walls black. He got black carpet for some reason. He just really likes the way it feels on the bottom of his weird feet. And then like the mattress, there are no blankets, no covers, nothing. He just lies there in silence, brooding. He doesn't sleep. Surely he doesn't have to sleep.
He's not alive.
No,
He
he's
doesn't
an alien.
sleep.
Hold on, wait. I just blacked out for a second.
That's good.
Is
Yeah,
this
come back.
Jose Canseco's room or Spawn's?
The crazy. Okay, here's the crazy part.
No one knows.
Neither of them have ever been into each other's rooms, but they're both the exact opposite in color, but the same thing in the room. So they both only have the single twin mattress. Imagine Jose Canseco on a twin mattress.
Yeah.
There's comedy right there. It writes itself, a whole episode. But they've never seen each other's rooms, but they're the exact opposite in color, but same thing.
Are their rooms like side by side?
Across the hall from each other.
Okay, so they can't hear each other brooding.
Oh, the landlord character has got to be played by the exact same by John Leguizamo. It has to be played by him as the little clown.
John Leguizamo.
You know, he was in that weird Super Mario's movie. He was Luigi. There's an obscure reference.
Yeah,
for
can you bring something a little more,
So
current?
the Spawn clown
Was
is the
played-
landlord. Is that what we're saying?
John Wick? He was in John Wick. He was the one who owned the dealer shop, the detail shop for the vehicles, the mechanic shop.
Okay.
The guy that owns that. and
Yeah,
he was like-
yeah.
He's like, you did that to who? Mm-hmm. That's John Leguizamo, and he played the clown on there.
I
on
kind of like
Spawn
the
movie.
idea of Daredevil being the landlord because he can't really see,
What's
so he
going
goes
on?
around feeling everything. And occasionally, like his buddy Rocket's there with him, leading him around like a seeing eye dog. He's like, oh, there's a hole in the wall, and he's like tapping and rubbing everything, trying to find it.
And Rocket would be just crude as hell when it came to Daredevil because he would be his assistant. He'd be like, "Hey, did you see this shit? Oh, never mind."
Every time that Daredevil pops in, just a surprise check, the room is just covered in symbiote goo and everything's broken and on fire just from them just having arguments with each other. And they're both like, no, it's okay. Well, okay. And then he's got like a really comedic voice and he just leaves.
A real Barney Fife style.
Yeah, like a Barney Fife Daredevil.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it. That's definitely a landlord.
Something's got to be going on with those roommates.
Marcus, we stalled long enough to where you've been able to not pay attention and think of two superheroes that would be good roommates.
You damn right. I have no idea. Yeah, y'all just took me on into this other world.
It was a great world.
The 80s steroid home run kings meets like Little Nicky. And I don't want to leave that world. I'm stuck there now.
That's actually
You live there now.
I've bought into that world.
That's Spawn's best friend that comes to visit sometimes. Jose,
I can't outdo that. Don't ask
Jose,
me.
put the lid down when you're through. Get in the flask.
I'm just thinking about how to expand that lore.
How could we?
I don't know. You
See,
add in all the other Maguires and Sosas, and then add in more mythological characters.
The whole show takes place in the friend's apartment after Monica and Rachel and Chandler and all them move out.
They're the next tenants.
That's what I kept seeing in my head. They move in when they move out.
So could do you think their neighbors could be, let's say, Captain Planet and Wolverine?
Yes, why not?
Sure.
I think those two could be pretty at odds most of the time, but they're both good guys.
We can just go way over the top with all the crossovers.
Oh, yeah.
Because Wolverine would always be smoking in his bedroom. He'd always have that cigar in his mouth while he's laying in bed.
Oh, yeah.
And then Captain Planet's trying to go to sleep at the same time, and he smells something burning, and he's...
Okay, let's take that one a step farther. They're not just roommates, they're life partners.
Yes.
So he
Yes.
hates how much she loves him,
Yes.
and he smokes. He's like, I'm trying to save the planet, but my husband just wants to smoke his cigars in the house.
It's perfect. It's perfect. They want to hate each other, but they're meant for one another
Yeah.
because they balance each other out.
Exactly.
Wolverine, he doesn't. He'll litter. You know, Wolverine litters, right?
Does Wolverine
Of
have
course
to
he
have an
litters.
effeminate voice? Because I have him
No.
in my head with an effeminate
No,
voice.
no, absolutely not.
They're both. You know what? No, Captain. Who's the other one that I
Planet.
said? Planet. Thanks. I was thinking Captain America in my head and Captain Marvel. Every Captain Boomerang. Ooh, give me some more. Come on, Captain
Cold.
Captain
Crunch.
Midnight.
Captain Crunch. Yes, Captain D's. Okay, we got it. We're getting
Long
there.
John Silver.
Long John Silver, and now they're on a boat. So you've got all four of these guys on a boat together in the middle of the ocean, stranded. I wonder how that would go.
So you've got 4 superheroes stranded on an island in the middle of the ocean.
No, boat.
Stranded on a boat.
Yeah, no land.
In the
No
middle
land
of
in
the
sight. Yeah.
It depends on the type of boat and how large it is. Are we talking like
It's not
a
big.
small Chris craft or like a big like pleasure yacht?
We'll say a small pleasure craft.
Like a houseboat.
Yeah.
A pontoon boat.
Yes. Okay, done. Pontoon boat.
In the middle of the ocean?
Yes.
Thank you. Tony is this Tony's?
No. Oh, no, we've already got the 4 characters that are
dang
there.
it. I wanted to
No,
add somebody.
we don't. That's next channel. No, same channel. Next show. No, not next show. Let's do a different day. You can't have both of them the same day on the same channel, same time. Same channel, same time, different day, different show.
I see this.
And
as
who's
like
the characters again?
Judge.
We don't know.
That
Judge Judy? She's there.
That screwed up judge show that has like 4 separate judges and they all have their own like verdicts they give out towards things, and whoever has the most like verdict in there is the one who's like they go with for the sentence. It's real. We need to have who would be the best 4 judges in a courtroom reality TV show.
Okay,
You're right.
there's Judge Judy,
Is this
Judge Joe Brown,
Okay.
Judge Dredd.
Yes.
I don't know another judge.
We can think of one.
No, we can't.
No.
Simon Cowell.
And quite frankly, that was just the most awful performance I've ever seen on the stand.
So, are they on the boat? I'm a little lost on
Their
what
Gilligan's
time-
Island style crashed. Oh. And,
Okay.
Judge Dredd is the only one that knows what to do with the 3 shells.
Right.
And then Jeff Probst is just out there trying to get him to do like challenges for Survivor, and nobody cares.
He's been on that island for years.
He's been waiting on them to get there, and but then they just don't care.
He's literally like 84 pounds, and he's got just looks like he is part of the sea.
He's refused.
He looks like one of what's his face's Davy Jones's characters that comes out of the side of his boat off of freaking.
He's refused to leave. Every time someone comes there to rescue him, he refuses to go because all he needs is the next contestants. And he's found them.
That's the show.
Yeah.
The next contestants.
The next contestants.
Yes.
For some reason,
it's now
a
a reality TV show, and see who does the best on it.
Super Survivor.
His
So-
microphone is a banana tied to a stick shoved in the sand.
And he doesn't act any different about it. He's treating it like a full microphone.
But here's what's crazy. It works.
And he has to adjust the stem on it because it'll get some feedback and he'll have to twist in a different direction.
And the only soundtrack to the show is the very first version of the Survivor theme song, and that's like the only music that plays in the intense moment.
It just repeats itself.
like it
over
used
and
to.
over
Like
again.
I've seen some older versions of the first episodes of Survivor, like the first few seasons, literally one loop of a soundtrack to all those seasons.
That's all it was?
It's so hard to binge those because it's like blue doo 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 blue doo.
I just...
You know what I'm talking
Maybe
about
it's
when he
be-
puts the candle out.
Maybe
was
it's because
pretty.
we listened to this before, earlier, but that made me think of Kiss by a Rose.
Yes.
I can hear that. I think it was just like a little major third off.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
That would be fantastic to see. Why can't we just get it?
Why
Just
can't
get
this
what we
be
want.
real?
Why can't
Well, it might be.
this
We
be
can pitch it.
real?
This is our pitch.
We can will it into existence. I promise you.
So now the Green Lanterns are
We
getting
have
involved.
done it before.
That was a good Will joke.
I
Good Green
tried.
Lantern joke.
I hope you noticed.
He got a good one in there. Yeah.
Good job.
It was a really good joke.
I tried.
You did very good. It reminds me of last week.
Whenever
But
Marcus
better.
did
Yeah.
the dad jokes.
Yeah. But better than all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bar was set pretty daggum high.
I'm pretty sure, Marcus, turn your microphone off. I'm pretty sure if he ever does that again, he's off the show. He's done. Ever. If he ever does that again. Okay, you can turn your microphone back on.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, you don't hear through the microphone.
Oh, no!
I heard someone actually did think I was upset.
Really?
Yes.
I got some
They did.
feedback on that.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's so good.
That's what happens when I don't know what the hell to do. I make everybody mad at me.
At
Nothing
least
here
you
is
didn't get
real.
called a Hank Hill Boomhauer combination. So there's that.
So who were the characters that were all on that island again?
Jimmy Buffett.
Yes. Kenny Chesney.
Tom Holland. Not Spider-Man, just Tom Holland.
Just Tom.
Yeah,
it's
the actor.
same thing.
Oh, I know. I don't know. Somebody. I don't know. What was the dead guy that they puppeted around and walked around in the movie? Remember him?
Uncle Bernie?
Bernie. Yeah.
I was about to say Bob
Bernie's
Barker.
there. Yeah,
For some reason. I was thinking like Bob Barker.
close. Yeah, Bernie.
Thanks, Bob.
I think The Weekend at Bernie's Bernie. Who'd we say? Captain Planet and Jimmy Buffett.
No, not Captain
Wolverine.
Planet. That was back in the other show.
And the narrator to the whole thing is Rob Runnings from The Price is Right. That's right. We got our 4 heroes still stuck on the island. Next week's episode, come on down.
All right, Disney. So, if you're there, and we know you are,
What are you thinking?
hit us up. You already know Tiny's email address. If you listen back a few episodes, that's
true.
to catch them. That's to really get them to where they have to go back,
Yeah.
and they don't know which one it is.
Also,
they're
my
gonna
phone number.
Your phone number as well. If
It's
they
in a
can get
different
through,
episode.
yeah, if they can get through the beep.
Please prank call him. Whoever's listening, just do it. He deserves it.
Hi, Wrinkles.
Uh,
I had to give him a shout out. I'm sorry.
keep him
Ooh.
away.
Good luck with a segue there.
Oh yeah, I'm next. Okay, so since we've had a few episodes in a row of non-topic topics, I have one this week.
Mine was a topic.
I mean, it was. I wasn't on about yours. I was talking about,
Kinda.
like, Nintendo, dad
That was
jokes.
his.
So this week we're going through the tabs on my phone.
No.
I'm gonna.
No.
I'm not doing every one.
No.
This is a clean one.
We can't. There's a clean one on there.
They're not all just dirty stuff.
It's all incognito mode.
Yeah.
Who looks at clean?
I don't use incognito mode.
Yeah, because
You have no
you're
shame.
you're grown.
Exactly.
You're a grown
I'm a grown
man.
person.
He wants
with
people
my
to
own
know.
cellular device,
Okay.
and obviously some I'm not going to go into.
The real interesting ones.
That's
I
for the After Dark
I
episode.
really don't believe that.
Okay, so the first one is a bridement. I looked that up. Or debridement, sorry.
Debridement?
Yeah.
What is that?
Removing debris or infected dead tissue from a wound.
Wow.
There's a name for it.
Yes.
Debridement.
I looked that up because, well, that's what my mom had done today. So I
thought
wanted to know what that meant.
I thought that was just called defunking it. Like, if you get a little glass in
it
your
is
arm,
defunking.
you got to defunk it real quick and get it out of there.
No, that's what they say whenever you're describing what's in it. It's defunking it.
Defunk in it.
Yeah, defunking it.
So I also Googled the words fudge packer to see if it pulled anything up other than what it is.
Well, hold on.
Hold on.
Other than what it
What's it
is?
supposed to be?
Yeah. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Broken Marcus 101.
So there is a short film that's 10 minutes long called Billy's Dad is a Fudge Packer.
Does he work for Hershey's?
I
Please
don't know. I didn't read into it. I just seen it was a thing. Thought it was kind of funny.
Did you just give a name of a movie no one needs to watch?
It's a 10-minute short film.
What? No! Is there a link to it?
No, I just pulled up the IMDb and the wiki. See?
Well, at least it has an IMDb and a wiki.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So at least you know there's
Go to-
substance.
would you mind going to the wiki and reading the real quick synopsis on the...
Okay.
Or synopsis? Synopsis?
I kind of want to know.
Synopsis is the
So-
word.
Syllabus.
Yeah. So Billy's dad is a fudge packer. Is that is the full title. It's really hard to get through. Is a 2004 American black and white short comedy film written and directed by somebody. It don't matter. It's a parody of the 1950s social guidance films and depicts the life of a boy learning about adulthood in a traditional family.
What?
I don't know. It was produced by Steakhouse, if that helps.
Longhorn?
It just says Steakhouse.
No, it was actually produced by Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What have we found here?
Just saying.
I hate. Go to the next one.
Okay.
Should he?
The next one is Nardwar.
Yes.
City in the
Nardwar's
Ocean?
awesome.
Yep. John Ruskin is better known as Nardwar, the human servet, which servet is fancy British slang for like napkin. He does super in-depth interviews. Like so in depth that it's like freaky.
It is very freaky and it's so cool.
Yeah, he's
what
like,
he does.
oh yeah, dude. Like I seen little clips and stuff, and I'm like, this dude's pretty cool.
Basically, can I just say what he does is everybody he interviews. I mean, I guess there's some people that don't really like him. Like they don't know what's going on, and so they get freaked out by it.
Yeah,
But for the most part, he just literally just blows celebrities' minds on a constant basis.
yeah. One of them I seen, he was like, oh, so you had like 1973 Kiss whatever world tour poster on your bedroom wall growing up as a kid. He was like, oh my god, how did you know that? And he's like, I know things.
Like he literally does that to everybody he interviews. Everything I've seen, you just got to watch Nardwar. I don't even know how to spell it. How do you spell it?
Nardwuar.
Yeah, search that into YouTube and you'll find some really good clips. Pick whichever star that you like
Because
I guess he just researches.
well, that's a good interviewer. Because I'm so used to terrible interviews.
Oh.
Like the worst interviews ever are sports interviews. like the after the game interviews.
Yeah.
He even has gifts for someone. Like he'll be like, "Oh, and I know about that poster you had on your wall as a
Yeah.
kid, and so here's another copy of it." And he just hands it to him, and they're just like,
Yeah.
they do not know what to think. Literally, some people know who he is by now, and so when they get interviewed by him, they kind of know what to expect, and so it's just
Yeah.
like more like laughs and like, "Wow, here he is doing what he does."
Well, if he ever interviews me, I'll know what to expect.
Yes. Okay.
I do not want him to interview me.
So the next one.
No, he's giggling.
This is bad.
Why dogs need to have their anal glands expressed.
That's a legitimate thing to
It's a
search.
good question. It's a good question. Did you watch the video or did you read about it?
This was just reading about
Okay,
it, but I
okay.
have watched the video
Okay.
because I'm like, I heard that through a wisp that was a thing that happened when you had your dog groomed, and I'm like, why?
Yeah. Travis
So-
McElroy of Mabim Bam, he did that as a job at one point in his life.
Yeah.
I think he only lasted a day. He was done.
Yeah,
I don't,
it's really gross.
I don't blame him. Sometimes it's just like a blip. Sometimes it's like,
Is it like a cyst on the bum?
No,
hole
the
in it?
dogs have glands on their butt that house bacteria and things.
Good bacteria?
And it gives their butthole their individual scents. And so when dogs
Whoa.
are smelling each other's butts,
Whoa.
that's what they're smelling.
Whoa.
So occasionally that has to be cleaned out, otherwise your dog can become sick.
Because he stinks so bad through his own butthole? If a dog smells their own butthole that hard, they could die? That's what I'm getting from this.
No. Just occasionally, just for your dog's health, you got to have their butt glands cleaned.
Because they become so sexually potent that they could kill another dog.
Sure.
All right. I'm glad we're doing that.
Okay. Now the next one is Woolrich blankets.
Okay. Is that a good blanket? Is it quality?
I don't know. Growing up, I've had these plaid flannel blankets that are itchy, but in the best way, and I love them, and they're great, and they're just wearing out. So I'm trying to find a replacement, and I come across these, and they look exactly like what I have, but they're expensive.
Oh, it's like a flannel blanket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, it's like a flannel blanket, and it's
Yeah.
a little scratchy, and they're just awesome.
Marcus, what's your favorite blanket?
I don't know.
No? Not one stands out?
Have you ever had a down blanket?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
you just can't beat that.
Absolutely.
You can't beat that.
How about weighted? How you feel about weighted blankets?
I like it pretty good. Like sometimes I'll just have my like regular old cheap comforter, and then I'll like put a
Put a
like a
barbell
quilt
on
over
it?
the top
Oh.
of it, just for a little bit of extra weight on your blanket.
I can just imagine you getting like some free weights and just sitting them like,
No.
across your body with the
you
blanket.
you could.
Just making your own.
No.
You could do it. You could. Those
could.
little ones you walk with, it'd be fine.
I wish I had a heavier
I have no
weighted
interest.
blanket.
They don't make very good capes. The heavier they get, the worse cape.
I
they
don't. I
make.
do not want a cape. I would like a heavier weighted blanket with a plushier outside.
Have you tried soaking it in water?
Ooh, this is good. I've
That
heard,
would
yeah.
add the heavy.
Oh yeah, sleeping with a wet blanket is probably number one on the most comforting things an individual can do at night.
Absolutely.
Have you ever met my wife?
I mean, that only sounds like a compliment to me. So, the next tab is Roy Underhill.
Never heard of him, but
hate
I'm
him
about
already.
to.
He was
punch
the
him.
host of the New Yankee Workshop. It was he does like old school traditional woodworking.
Okay.
And me and my dad used to watch it all the time growing up as a kid. And I was trying to figure out what his name was. And so, yeah, there it is.
I'm the
I
type
guess I don't hate him anymore.
I'm the type of person that if I like do a small project in something that I've never tried before, like back in high school, we used to do like welding in the class, the welding class. I did it a few times and got to the point where I immediately was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. And then the other day, I was in painting class and we're making our own canvases. And as I was cutting the wood and putting all the canvas stuff together, I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. I don't know why that these little projects for like making stuff, all of a sudden I'm like, okay, forever. This is what I want to do forever now.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. Like, I love building stuff with my hands and creating and doing.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the act of creating that you're really enjoying.
Yeah. Artiste. I've accepted that I am one.
So this next one, I'm just gonna say I had to look this up to show somebody at work, and all week, anytime I've Googled things, I've just left it as a tab.
I'm very happy that you did now.
Yes, fem skin.
I don't know about this one. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about this.
But at least tell me what it is.
Yeah, at least tell Marcus.
Okay, so I just got to tell you the whole story. My sister, several years ago, back when I lived with her, was watching one of those shows like Taboo, Real Sex 21, something like that. And I come walking into the living room, and I see a very bizarre thing on the television. The man calls himself a masker, and basically he's wearing a silicone bodysuit
Oh, no.
that is a woman and a mask, and he's got the hair. So Femskin is the site where you can purchase that. It's only one company in the entire world that makes these. It's a family-owned business. The father has passed away, and according to his children, it was his passion to make these for people. And you can get them with or without an installed rectum.
How much are they?
A lot.
I bet.
Yeah, like
It's a skin
couple
suit.
$1,000s.
Tell me
Yeah.
about the rectum again.
You can get it installed or not installed.
Does it come with glands?
Everything is fully penetratable. The gland part, that's all built into you.
Oh, okay. That's mine.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's your own special thing.
Yeah.
But how?
Which I mean,
Never mind.
Here's
We
a
don't need
picture if that helps. Kind of terrifying looking.
it only helps Marcus.
I'm really upset.
Oh,
that
I
all
wanna
that
show
gets
everybody.
good-
No,
is gonna
you
get
can't
out.
show everybody. I'm not going to
Everybody
post this
here.
onto the thing.
No, I'm going to show everyone here.
Okay. Which I mean, I guess that like this would be something like people that are wanting to go through like body transformations and sex changes and stuff like that. This would be awesome for them. Because,
Absolutely.
Like you can actually have that body on you. Because I know there's like hormone treatments and stuff like that to
yeah.
make your body change like that. But this will be a good almost trial run to see if that's what you really want to do with your body to like put on a skin suit. It's
Yeah,
like now I
absolutely.
get to see what that would be like.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
And apparently there's conventions in Vegas once a year where they go and hang out and do their thing.
Nice.
Yeah. Some of them look a little more realistic than others.
Well, you think they better be good at it if they're the only one that makes them.
Yeah. Mainly it's the mask that's all can be weird looking. They don't make the face part.
Yeah, I'm not. No, the mask thing, I'm leaving that out of my brain. I
Yeah.
was some weird places with that.
Okay.
Like the
And-
mask, like Jim Carrey's The Mask. I imagine that with a naked woman suit on Austin, wearing the mask's mask.
All I can see
Can you
is
see it?
see
all
the
I can see.
downside.
All I can see is that scene from The Office where Dwight cuts the face off of the mannequin that, or whatever it is, the dummy that they're using for CPR training, and he just kind of looks back at it. Like that's all I can see now, and with my beard popping out from underneath it.
That's actually an Office reference that I get.
Yeah,
You
no
did.
way.
I did it.
It wasn't a deep dive.
You did it.
I
that
did
was
it.
the shallow end.
I did it. Me.
And we're all very proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And the last one is the pins. It's a vehicle. It's like a military van, and it's super cool. All independent suspension. Wow.
Smack your mouth.
Smack that mouth. Yes, daddy.
Abuse yourself.
And I don't like doing that because my rings hit my teeth.
Hey, then don't mess up.
That's what
I know.
she said.
I know.
Little baby with the metal in his mouth.
I don't want my rings
Yeah, I know.
They don't hurt
My lip
mine when
rings
we
keep
kiss.
Smacking my teeth. But yeah, super cool vehicle. It's a military van. What's not to love about it?
You are a man
Vans
who
are awesome.
you love a good van.
I do.
Especially a van that can blow you up.
Well, they can't do that.
It can run you over.
Well, then what's fun about it?
Just think, a very capable van. With a lot of options. Okay. Like, look,
Is that Nerd It
can
Through the
even get
Grapevine
it in a
Canon
rag
2, the
top.
very capable van? The VCV. It's not an ATV, like an all-terrain vehicle or anything, or an all-terrain van. It's just a very capable van. It's everything bare minimum of moderate.
It can't do everything, and it doesn't do nothing.
It's super capable.
The
though.
best, and then they don't say mid-sized luxury vehicle. They say best mid-level luxury vehicle.
It's like it wasn't made with that specifically in mind. But it's very capable.
Perfect.
We saw the checklist you filled out, and we went around it.
I mean, it can kind of drive on sand. I don't know.
You know, we had our expectations set to one kind of vehicle, but when we got there, they were just very convincing that we should get this vehicle.
Does it have 4-wheel drive? Yeah,
There's 4 wheels on it.
and it
And
drives.
it does drive.
You know, it does. It's got 4 wheels and it drives.
The very capable. Did you say vehicle?
Van.
Van. Very capable.
The very
van.
capable van. With 2 body styles.
Where can I purchase this? Because I'm already sold.
92 Dodge Caravan.
That's what they all are.
It's either the 92 Dodge Caravan model.
Or the Plymouth Voyager.
Oh,
the
hell.
1994 Plymouth Voyager.
I don't like either one of those options.
It's not meant to like. It's just supposed to work.
Oh,
That's on their motto too. You don't gotta like it, but it works.
Now, what can,
If it works for you, shrug.
what knit-give verse can we make for the very capable van? Like, what superhero would drive it?
Punisher. I didn't realize this was a question. He drives a battle van.
But not a VCV.
So, if I know we'll probably get into some legal trouble, but what is the knit-give verse Punisher? What is he? Because he can't be the Punisher. Now, you've got to be the one to figure this out.
I have ideas.
It's a dominatrix. We know.
No.
We know.
It's
We
not
know.
that. It's not that.
Already.
You can
It's not
tell
that,
us.
but it involves penetrating people
Right? Yes. With instruments.
with instruments.
Like that you
Not
can play.
musical
No.
kind.
Now they are.
They can be, because each time it penetrates the body, it
Yes.
makes different
Sounds.
sounds and
Right.
tones.
Now imagine if I got a flute right in your gut and then I blew into it. That's bad. That's real
It
bad.
could make an amazing sound. In my head, it sounds so good.
Now it sounds like a villain though.
It kind I mean, is that what Greg Patillo does in his off time? The beatboxing flautist?
I don't know. I just got the word Demonatrix stuck in my head, so that would be the villain version.
Demonatrix?
Yeah, the Demonatrix. That's probably a thing.
Like a
it
demon
sounds.
dominatrix?
Yeah. It sounds too good not to be a thing.
Would that
Actually,
be a-
will you
Google
add
it.
That, yeah, add that
Google
to your
that.
tabs.
Okay.
Google that.
Okay.
Don't ask me. Just Google that. Have y'all heard that song?
Is that a
don't
real
think-
song?
Well, yes, it is, unfortunately.
No.
But I was censoring it too.
I just heard this song the other day that was about what you hear when
No,
you
just
talk to
pull
a
up
fox.
dominatrix.
Ooh, so we get to claim it? If
We
it's
do.
not on Google, as soon as you type it in, that means you get okay.
It didn't even suggest it.
Demonatrix.
Not to be confused with a succubus.
No,
So,
totally different.
in other news, Lady Gaga's dog walker got shot, and her dogs were kidnapped.
Was that because their anal gland?
Smack
that mouth.
forehead.
Get it, daddy.
Continue.
I don't even want it anymore.
Was it because their anal glands weren't expressed?
Yeah.
I got you.
That's-
and no,
it sounds like a lie.
it's actually 100% true. And you want to know what? This is 2021.
Oh,
So you think that weird stuff happening was so last year?
oh no.
You know who's got some friends of his looking for the dogs and the people who did it?
Shia LaBeouf.
Dog the bounty hunter.
Danny Trejo.
He's a capable man.
Machete.
Yes, he's a very capable man.
Machete.
I bet he drives a very capable van. I guarantee it.
Danny
Thought it and
Trejo.
you said it.
Yeah. Oh, I know
Danny
you did.
Trejo definitely drives very capable. But that's real. Lady Gaga's dog walker. And you know what? She's got a $500,000 reward out for any information leading to the return of her dogs and the punishment of these people.
My brain automatically translated that to $5,000, but it's not $5,000.
$500,000.
It's $500,000. It's $105,000.
Yes, 100 of them.
What kind of dogs were these?
They were her dogs, but that's not my topic. My topic is a blast from the past that could be worth cash. I was just minding my own business today, and my mother calls me, freaking out. And when this happens, you think to yourself, oh my God, what's going on? My mother gets on the internet sometimes, and that's where my problem starts.
Yeah.
But she saw where Pokemon cards were starting to have a rise in prices again. It's actually developing a larger money amount than I thought it would be capable of. She told me, now, Austin, you've got that card in your closet.
She can't do that.
And I said, I don't know, Mom. Which one are you even talking about? Like, how does she even know? There's a picture of it.
Oh.
I've got that card.
Is it Charizard?
It is. It's a holograph, but it's not the first edition.
Right.
So, I mean, I did get it. I was super excited as a kid. I always wanted a Charizard holographic. I pulled one from the pack, but it wasn't a first edition because they weren't a first edition pack.
Is it the Shadowless?
It is not, unfortunately.
Okay. See, I have that same one that you have, and it's such a high grade level that I'm going to actually get it graded to see, like, because it could be worth in the thousands, like the very low thousands.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's originally today, my mother called me thinking that I had the Shadowless because she couldn't tell the difference between the one that was in the box that I have at my house and what that picture. Austin, this looks exactly the same. I'm like, Mom, the character box, it has a dark outline on it. The picture you show me does not. It's shadowless. That's why it's called that. They're different prints. Which led me into an investigative search into just how legitimate the picture that my mother showed me of how much these were, going for. I found a legitimate source to tell me how much these things were going for and some dates and titles of the most expensive ones that they have.
Okay. Now, I'm sure there's some listeners that we have that have just a box of Pokemon cards just kind of lying around. So this is going to be very exciting.
Yes. Because,
or disappointing.
Well, honestly, a couple of them are disappointing because I did have one of them and I could have had the other one. So I'm going to start at the least valuable.
Okay.
That's going to be in 2016, the XY Staff Charizard pre-release. That was given out as an event promo card. So if you went to certain, places and were involving with these Pokemon tournaments and everything else like that going on, you got that as a promo card.
On the promo card subject, currently, like right now at McDonald's, apparently Pokemon cards, like you can get Pokemon cards as a toy in the McDonald's.
Get them.
The Happy Meal. The thing is, they're all selling out everywhere because a bunch of nerds, like greedy nerds, have gone and will buy 15 Happy Meals and just throw the food away and just be looking for a holographic Pikachu that's worth a lot of money. And so kids aren't getting the toys. Like, imagine back when we were kids and Pokemon was like the number one thing, which it's kind of consistently stayed that way for a certain age group. But imagine being that young and seeing the commercial and being so excited and going there only to find that a bunch of sweaty 30-year-olds have bought them all up.
But are kids even into Pokemon cards now?
Oh, yeah.
Because, that was a thing when we were kids. So was that translated to
generation
the
after
next
generation after generation?
It doesn't
they're
stop.
like the Simpsons of anime.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. It keeps going. Like, my little nephew, crazy about him. And that was without me introducing him to
Ash
him.
does not age. He's been hunting the Pokemans for 20 years now, if not, 40 years.
No.
Has he caught them all yet?
It came out in the 80s in Japan.
Oh, Japan. Okay.
So
Yeah.
the whole... No, it was. Was it the 80s
No.
or early 90s? It was probably early 90s.
No.
But that was a card that was worth $2,000 to $3,000 if you possessed it. The number 2 on
Possessed?
the list...
Yeah, Dad.
Smack it.
I'm not scared because I don't have rings in my teeth. If I was a tree, would I have rings in my teeth? Anyway, continue.
It was 1996. February of 1996, Pokemon electronic game series from Nintendo that debuted in Japan.
Okay, so that's why the original release of the I didn't
no,
know if
no,
the card series was like later on than when the series was actually out, because 96 is when the first Pokemon cards that are the most valuable are kind of revolving around. But there's a legendary collection Charizard reverse holographic from 2002 that has a white entirety of it, just all being holographic, but just a plain Charizard in the middle of it. And that is worth anywhere between $4,000 and $6,500.
This is a small, thin piece of cardboard with a picture on it.
You're correct. Number 3 is the 2002 Legendary Collection Charizard Standard Holographic, which was even rarer than the reverse. And it is worth $8,000 to $13,000.
I could buy a very capable van with that amount of money.
The number 4...
Or 2 moderately capable vans.
Ooh.
That's the other model.
Yeah. I mean, they're
MCV.
collectible.
Right. The MCVC. The
Yeah.
MVCV? MVCV?
Or just a 1992 Dodge Spirit, because those cars could not be destroyed.
I mean, not everybody understands the sheer grace and majesty of the 1983 Econo line like I do.
Because there isn't one. I've driven it. The grace and majesty.
Oh, yeah, you did
It's a
once.
buffalo. It's a buffalo in a world of deer. It's a buffalo. In a world of graceful fawns, it is an old, decrepit buffalo that's moaning in a field while these pretty little dancing deer are all around it.
Go on.
She's not that bad.
When's the last time
He
you
drools
drove her?
a lot.
I mean, she drives, but her seats are broken, so it's been a minute.
So what you're saying is she looks fine on the outside, but her insides are busted up?
Yeah, but she's kegling.
I knew you were going to. Number 4 on the list is the 1996 Japanese Charizard holographic, which this is the earliest Japanese set of cards that this was featured in 1996, and that is worth anywhere from $9,000 to $13,500.
Go on.
The 1999, which is number 5, is the Mint Charizard holographic. That's the one that I have,
Yeah, me too.
but we don't have the Shadowless. The Shadowless is from the earliest printings of them, and the Shadowless is worth anywhere from $15,000 to $35,000.
I'm going to go look at mine again real quick. Hold on.
Is it spearmint or peppermint?
No answer. No answer at all.
Hey, whoa, let's get a little personal.
Just a little.
Let's get a little personal.
It's really small.
I need an adult.
You're doing good.
I need an adult.
You're doing
I need an adult.
This table,
I think the chair just broke.
Oh,
it did break.
It did.
Did it? How much did you say?
$15,000 to
Let's see if
$35,000.
I've got $35,000 of one card.
And now, in all honesty, if you do have that card in your bedroom, I get a finder's fee.
I think your mom would get the finder's fee at this point
Don't
because
you
she made you
ever
look into
speak
it.
of my mother in that tone again.
Your mom's a nice lady.
Marcus, will you help me get back?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. And I'm jacked back in.
Gross.
Is that a superhero you just created?
Ah, dang it.
Jacked back in? But he's actually just got a really ripped butt.
No, I don't think these are shadowless. I have 2 of them.
Gimme.
Okay. I have a shadowless Machamp. Is that a thing?
Nah.
Okay. I've got Pokemon cards in my hand now.
Let me look at them Charizards.
Here you
Because I
go.
spent a lot of time looking at Charizards
Okie
today.
dokie.
Thank you.
Here
You're
they
doing a
are.
good job. Okay.
Why is Charizard so much more important than everybody else?
Because he was one of the starter Pokemon. You know, in the original, you get a Charmander, a Squirtle, or a Bulbasaur. Those are the only 3 you got. Pikachu didn't come till the later game. So with those final evolutions being this, Charizard just ended up being the most rare that the company produced in the card packs. So that's why Charizard became the most popular within the Pokemon realms as well, and why Charizard keeps making recurring appearances, because they designed it.
Plus, he's a dragon. He's a fire dragon.
I was told Charizard is not a dragon.
He's not.
But
He's
he
a
looks
Pokemon.
like a dragon.
He's not dragon. Well, he's a dragon, but in the game, he's not a dragon type Pokemon.
They've all got shadows.
I know.
It's okay though.
What makes a
It's
Pokemon
okay.
a Pokemon?
Because I
fits
looked
in
it
your
up today
pocket.
as well, and if you
and
could
it's a man boy.
now the most average cards that have the rating system, that you get them sent in, they get rated as far as how pristine they are. The 10 out of 10 is a 10% chance in all cards that have ever been released.
I'm surprised it's that high.
Yeah.
Because that's like right off of the line, zero noticeable anything wrong with it besides like just where it was cut off the line. And it has to be cut perfectly too.
And that's just coming out of the pack though. I'm not talking like now. I'm talking that's the percent you have to get a 10 out of 10 just getting it out of a pack.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not all of them were perfectly done.
Yeah.
So you could have done what I did and just got it out of the pack, said, "Oh my God, I've got it," and just put it into 2 sleeves. And that might not even matter. So, but if you do have a 10 out of 10 on those can still be worth thousands of dollars. Then the highest rating, of course, is from that same year, the 1999 first edition holographic Charizard, which if, the ratings on it are a little bit lower, like in the 5, 6, 7 range, you're going to be looking at about measly like 25 grand. And if it's in the upper ranges of stuff like the 8s, 9s, even a 10, which the 10s have not had a maxed out level yet because there are some 10 rateds that are out there circulating for around $250,000
Small piece of cardboard
that cost 33 cents to make.
with a printed photo on it.
You're correct.
No function.
We are
You can't-
humans and we are kind of dumb, and I love it.
Me too.
So much.
It's amazing.
Deliciously human.
Yeah. And you want to know what website I got all this information off of? Forbes.
Oh, they're covering it and stuff because of the how much
They did it
moneymaker
on,
thing.
They did it on February 7th of this year.
Oh wow.
And I was kind of thrown away a little bit, or thrown back, or whatever you want to say.
Thrown away. Yeah, you were thrown away.
I was thrown away. just crumpled up, and just like a majority of those Pokemon cards whenever I probably gave them to my niece and nephews.
So if you're at home
And you want to check that out, I would definitely do it. Because, I mean, at least for the rush of it, I had such a rush today thinking like, oh man, this is gonna be great. Oh my god. And then you fake spend money in your head and you get yourself all hyped up, and you know what? You've already spent that money. And that is already in your possession. So this is free gambling for you right now. So ride that dragon and gamble for free.
except he's not a dragon.
He's a frog.
It's my turn.
Dadgummit.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
We got there.
God, took forever.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Finally, The Rock has
No,
returned.
no.
Whole time
I
he's thinking
am going to
press
talk
X to
about
skip.
how CERN is opening a portal to hell. This time.
okay.
You were serious about that.
Yeah, he was.
I was serious. Well, no, I'm not actually serious about that.
But
Don't listen. Yeah, but no, it's fun to pretend. And I actually was not aware, because we've talked about the Mandela effect before.
Correct.
You're actually the one that told me about that.
I love the Mandela effect.
But I didn't realize it was a deeper conspiracy.
It is.
And that CERN is like at the center of that conspiracy.
Yeah.
So CERN is it's like an acronym for something. It's a physics research facility in Switzerland or somewhere. I don't know. I'm from Tennessee. I don't know anything.
Wait, this was your topic, and you didn't write down what CERN meant?
he doesn't need to.
I
It's
love you
just
so
CERN.
much.
I'm
You're my favorite free
That
spirited.
would be real research. My type of research is watching a movie or playing a video game.
So are those eyes that I'm looking at fake research eyes? How many eyes do you have?
It's one thing to claim that I know something that I don't know, but it's just a given that I'm a dummy and that I'm just taking all this to you for nothing.
I just Googled CERN, and the first thing that comes up is that they're closed, but they open at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And it's actually them. It's in Switzerland.
Do they have visitor hours for this portal to hell?
I hope so. Well, I mean, yeah, the portal to hell is going to be open. Let's see, tomorrow 8:30 to 5:15. That'll be Saturday. But when this goes live, if it's between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5:45 p.m. and you're in Switzerland, go check out this portal. It's gonna be great.
But wait, are they still accepting visitors because of COVID?
Ooh, good point.
But I
they?
believe when you go there, you're probably going to get your T-shirt that it's going to be like you're brainwashed. You don't believe that anything's going on, and you get a complimentary T-shirt that says "No concern."
Oh God.
But no, they so basically it's the home of the largest hadron collider or whatever that. So back in 2012 they discovered, what was kind of termed the God particle, the Higgs boson, which I guess Stephen Hawking theorized that would be there, and that not having discovered it yet said something to the effect of, it would have the energy to like destroy everything, destroy the universe, I don't know what that means. I'm an idiot. I'm not a physicist.
Well, I guess it's a good thing it's in Switzerland then, because they're neutral.
It doesn't have positive or negative charge.
On a
I'm glad
universal-
that it only exists in Switzerland.
Well, where the conspiracy comes from is, first of all, from conspiracy theorists who were kind of freaked out because, they work, it's in Switzerland, but they work with people from all around the world. And when people from India came into some partnership with CERN, they gifted CERN with this statue of Shiva, one of their main goddesses from their pantheon. And she is, or he, she, I don't really know. I don't really know if it matters when it comes to gods, but she's like the goddess or god of destruction, and does this supposedly supposed to wipe out everything. So, there is that in the actual mythology of the statue that's outside of CERN, right? But that's what I'm saying. That's where the conspiracy comes from. I'm not sure why that statue is actually outside of CERN, but it is. So
I love the theory of when they actually turned on the Hadron Collider, that they ripped a hole in the universe and we are in another universe, and that's why all of the Mandela effects are actually happening.
That's where it comes from. That's where the whole conspiracy theory of the Mandela effect comes from, is because they believe that CERN has created these alternate timelines. Some people even believe that, it gets even as in depth as the world actually did end in 2012, and this is some alternate dimension where they've
they saved us
averted
all.
that.
They sent us all
not even really
elsewhere.
saved us, because that's the evil people.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
evil overlords have
Oh,
done
okay,
this.
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess. I mean, I don't know that much about
Right,
it,
right,
but
right.
there is that. Did I cut you off when you were saying something though?
No, it is very concerning to me. I didn't mean to actually use that in a pun way, but it is actually, that's the only word I've got. It's scary in a way to me, because I can allow my brain to accept the realm of possibilities, because none of us really 100% in the back of everything know what's going on out there
At any moment.
Right.
So,
and these are things that are so small too, because you kind of said out there as in out in the expanse of space, but these are things that are subatomic. These are so small that it's almost its own, I guess, quantum realm, right? I don't really know. But yeah, so apparently at CERN, for those who don't know, they smash these particles together to see what they find when they smash them apart. And that's how they, I guess, found the Higgs boson. Mm-hmm. I wish I could tell you what that means. I don't know, but so in the scientific community they call it the God particle.
Right.
That doesn't have any mythological or mystical implications. That's just what the scientists chose to call it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
They got to name
But then,
it,
so people, I guess, in my estimation, that's where some people would kind of maybe be misled if they're already kind of conspiratorial in mind anyway.
Right.
But there's actually a Mandela Effect wiki, a fandom wiki, so how, you just finished a Song of Ice and Fire book. A Song of Ice and Fire has a wiki, a fandom wiki. So the Mandela Effect has a wiki too now, where they're people are uploading different Mandela effects to it. And I just thought that was really cool. I was scrolling through them today. And there's one where the Statue of Liberty has moved islands or something like that.
hold on. Wait a minute. Put a little what? That's
Moved out. You mean from where they originally delivered it?
Where
it's not
does
in
the
same
Statue of
place?
Liberty?
New York.
Ellis.
Manhattan.
What island?
It's on Ellis Island.
The wiki that I went to today said that no, it's actually on Liberty Island.
Maybe they just renamed it. No,
Was it-
Ellis Island is.
Well, they're okay. I have to do more research into this, and y'all look it up for yourselves. But on the wiki, there was like people supposedly are uploading or like going back and looking through their pictures of the Statue of Liberty, and like the Statue of Liberty's not in the pictures that they remember the Statue of Liberty being in.
It was actually originally on Oak Island.
No.
Nice callback.
Yeah, not bad.
Now, ever since you talked about this poor little Indian man driving this statue up to Sweden to put outside this concerning facility, all I've been thinking about is chicken tikka masala, the greatest ethnic dish in the world.
Never had it.
Yeah, what is that?
It's like a red curry on some chicken.
I'm already in.
It's so good.
I'm already there.
We
Is
need to
there-
go to Murfreesboro to the clay pot, man.
Is there rice in it?
Oh, you can put rice underneath
I
that
would.
boy.
If I got
and
some
then
curry, I
you
want
get
some
some of that garlic naan,
Yeah.
and then you eat it with it, and it's it's money.
I've never had that before.
I'm here. I'm
but-
here
but
with that.
I think I could do that. I really think I could.
It's so good.
Or some Thai food.
Don't
I
even
love
talk
some
about
Indian
that.
is so much better than.
Have you guys
Thai.
had dinner?
No.
No.
Nobody?
No.
Man, we need to get some food. So, people in their minds, they took pictures with the Statue of Liberty in their past. And now when they go dig those photos up and they look at them, they're just pictures of them in front of nothing, like excited to be where they are.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. See, that's...
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like you said, take all this with a grain of salt. Obviously, these
Right.
these are the same people that are pursuing, pushing
I've got high
the
blood pressure.
Yeah,
Can't
we
do
don't need
that.
to... No, we
pushing
need a
the
low
whole
sodium version.
CERN is opening a portal to there's all different kinds. I mean, basically, what I guess I'm trying to say is like there is some like pretty groundbreaking and very hard to understand things happening there, and of course we're going to interpret it in many different
Oh, yeah.
ways,
Our
and it's
monkey
just
brains.
interesting all the different fun. I really find them pretty enjoyable theories surrounding it. But yeah, so apparently people have been looking back at their pictures of Ellis Island and like finding poses that they, in their mind, was with the Statue of Liberty in the background. But then now it's gone. And because there's the whole Mandela effect that we all think that everybody came to Ellis Island where the Statue of Liberty was,
But it's not.
but it's not. It's Liberty Island.
Have you ever been to Mount Chill-less?
No.
It used to be Rushmore in the other universe,
I hate you.
but in this one, it's Mount Chill-less.
I'm glad you got it because I don't think I'm there
Yeah,
yet.
I'll walk you to it. Rushmore, Chill-less. Okay,
Got it.
all right,
Got it.
okay. I'm gonna, yeah, we. Oh, let's end the show. Is that okay?
I don't
Is that
care.
fine?
I don't care.
I don't know. It's time to do that.
Do what?
End it.
End it.
End it.
Yeah.
CERN has.
Can I tell one more
Please.
funny story?
I want to know the whole thing.
Because the whole 2012 thing is
Yes.
involved with it.
Right.
And so I remember being, I had some roommates back then, and we went to the grocery store that day, December, 21st, 2012.
John Cusack.
Yeah. And so we were at the grocery store because it was snowing in Johnson City where I was living. And there's a lot of mean hills there. So everybody was at the grocery store, right? And for some reason, my roommate Brock was just like, no, unannounced at all. We're all just like, bros grocery shopping together, which is awkward enough, right? And then you get out to the front, and there's all these people coming in and leaving at the same time, and he just gets this wild hair, and I can see it in his eye, and he just starts looking around. He goes, "Pray to your gods!" and just starts trying to freak everybody out over that, and it kind of worked.
When you said that there are a lot of mean hills, and then you said you went to the grocery store, I was like, I imagine this like there's a family that's really large there, and their last name's Hill, and they were all at the grocery store just being so rude to everybody.
me out.
Yeah, exactly. Just the meanest hills that you've ever met in your life. all live there.
Basically like your version of the O'Doyle Rules situation
Yes.
off of the Madison movie, whatever it is.
Exact same thing.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
You know what else rules?
This show.
Yes, bingo. And you know how you
Oh
can,
my God.
You know how you can find that out? By listening to all the other ones that we've made and the ones coming in the future on Mondays. It happens every Monday. You can even pop over on Twitter at Nerd Grapevine and look at some of our posts. And then on the Instagram at Nerd Grapevine, there's also things there.
Or the Facebook if you feel inclined. And also, what about that Patreon?
Yeah, we've got a Patreon. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know what it's on. Let me see.
I think that the title of this episode is, the name on our Patreon is...
Oh, no. I don't even know what account the money's connected to.
The Knee Bone.
Oh, boy.
While you're looking at that,
I don't know. Nothing comes up. We've got one. Hold on. We've got one that's real easy to find.
What is going on in this room?
Let's find out.
No.
I saw you trying to look away. He couldn't help himself.
If you go to Patreon and you type in best friends, period, space, tiny ink, period, that's us. And then it says a podcast called Nerd It Through the Grapevine. And when you click on that, then you can give us $5. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But it'd be pretty cool because then we can go. We're actually, yeah. If you could and would and want to do that, because we've been talking about doing video stuff, like to where it's either visual podcasts that we could release on the YouTubes or a bunch of funny stuff that we've been thinking about.
Even if it just gave us enough budget to make one of our little scenarios come to life that we have talked to you about on here.
You mean like Tiny pushing in his belly button over and over and over again?
That's not a belly button. That's his hernia.
his name is Billy.
Billy of the belly.
We have to stop podcasting now. Just this week.
Okay.
All right. You know what, Tiny? Because of that, Marcus, when life gives you grapes.
He's so hurt.
I'm shocked. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Throw them in the air.
Like you
Make it rain.
just don't
Make
care?
them rain.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
With 2 grapes.
Yeah. Juggle them.